Oh, g'day folks, how's it going? It's Revan here, and we are continuing on with the tutorial. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to play the whole tutorial for you and demonstrate what we're in for.
Training will begin with reviewing and testing functionality necessary for future missions.
So it's going to be a bit of fun and engaging one, this one. Alright.
Mission goals are expressed as objectives. Missions may require multiple objectives to be accomplished, either linearly or concurrently. Situational awareness is key for control over the battlefield. Practice rotating your view. Rotate your view to get a better angle of the mission area. Center the view on the mothership. Now rotate to look at the asteroid bay. And now rotate your view to look at the friendly carrier. Next is moving your view. Attempt this now.
Alright.
Move your view to closely view the nearby asteroid bay. Finally, adjust the height of your view to gain or reduce elevation in the mission area. Attempt to gain a close view of the Allied carrier above now. The zoom command can accomplish this same task, albeit more easily. Try this now. At any time, the mothership can be quickly returned to via a dedicated command. Try this now.
Attention.
The sensors manager is critical for quickly surveying the entire mission area all at once. Good. The direction of critical positions in the mission area will be shown on the sensors gyro.
Which is looking pretty
The
nice.
first marker shows the direction of the mothership. This second marker points towards objectives and related points of interest. Finally, the last marker indicates the direction of any combat events currently underway. The Sensors Manager allows you to see the positions of the fleet, as well as their line of sight. Orders can also be issued from this view. All units have a sensors range, their effective sighting radius as a sphere around them. Units outside this range are usually undetectable, and these areas are the dark fields of the Sensors Manager. All units have differing sensors range. Spreading ships out, or building units that specialize in high sensor range, can provide crucial information on enemy positions. Resources are highlighted with triangular points of interest. At any time, a tactical pause can be issued. Use this to your advantage to plan or issue orders under high stress or time-critical situations.
So that is using the P for Papa function.
Initiate and then cancel a tactical pause now. Note that while paused, units cannot react to orders. Likewise, objectives cannot be completed. Operation speed can be reduced by intervals of 25% using the dedicated command. Try this now.
It's actually not too bad. The level of detail on this is actually phenomenal.
Before beginning operations, we will focus on the mothership. This can be done with a dedicated command to enter a focused view. Try this now.
Interesting.
When ships have been focused on, your view will be set to orbit around the subject. Attempt to orbit your view around the mothership with it in focus.
So if you're not sure about the focus thing, there are keys about that too, so at least you know what you're in for. We'll focus on units, so...
Channel open. Stand by.
Your view can also be zoomed in and out from the subject. Try this now.
Attention.
Hold on 1 second, this is really tricky.
Now for commands. All unit operations begin by designating
Alright.
a unit to issue orders to. Start by selecting the resource controller. Send your message. Not all ships are combat vessels, but each class of ship has a unique role, function, and set of abilities. The mothership is a slow but well-armored shipyard, capable of fending off rudimentary threats on its own. The resource controller's resource ability is used to harvest resource units, RUs, primarily from resource patches found in asteroids or structural debris.
Yep.
With the resource controller selected, begin a resource operation. These RUs will be used in further ship production and research. Additional
Here we
resource
go.
controllers allow the collection of RUs from multiple resource sites at the same time. Resource controllers are unarmed and should be protected. While very vulnerable, they have several additional uses, including recovering mission-vital objectives in the AO, and in some circumstances, even capturing enemy ships. Growing the fleet is essential for every operation.
Which is very true.
Open the Build and Research Command interface to begin unit production. In some instances, technology must be researched before production can begin. Recon strike craft are now available. Research in order to produce a small contingent of ships for the fleet. Now that the technology is available, the fleet can be reinforced. Motherships and carriers specialize in unit production. Larger or more powerful ships take longer to build, as well as more resources. If the fleet runs out of resources, production will stall during its creation.
So, the funny thing about this game, folks, is that in Homeworld, the original, as well as Homeworld 2 and Cataclysm, they all share a very similar trait. You build units, upgrade craft, upgrade technologies, build new things, and at least it looks very good at the end of it, right?
Selected for orders like non-military ones, but all military units
So it's actually
selected once
pretty nice to
with
have, you know, like in going forward though.
Move the contingent of recon ships to the marked point to scout beyond our position. Our units can take advantage of
So we're going about to
coming through. threats.
send our aircraft here in a second here to move.
Take advantage of whatever cover is nearby, but giving them path directions that take advantage of cover can be paramount to mission success.
Holding shift key down and right clicking on it actually does that.
Coordinates confirmed. Units can also be directed to positions out in open space. Vector set, en route.
Alright.
Hostile presence detected ahead. Direct our units to engage the hostile presence. Roll out and re-engage.
Yeah, there you go.
Taking fire.
Cycle target.
And here we go.
Have good range. Watch for counter. Ready. Tracking's in and out. Going manual.
Firing.
Rolling in for SO. What's the word? Break. Break and roll in. That did it.
Push
It's
through.
actually
Take it
pretty
out.
effective though.
Receiving.
And it's actually not too bad so far.
Position secured. Ship behavior can also be controlled through formations and stances. Start a new formation.
F3.
Formations change how ships align themselves in relation to one another. Formations can affect grouping, ability to focus fire damage, and even vulnerability to certain weapon types. In addition to placing units in formation, behavior can be fine-tuned through stances. Stance influences many factors, including unit formations, attack patterns, and cover usage. Copy that. Adjusting vector. Allied ships inbound.
Here we go.
Go with message. Standing by. Receiving. Closing on strike craft.
Looking good.
Hostiles destroyed. Transferring command of the Allied interceptor strike craft to you now. Your ships have suffered casualties. Replace and reinforce the fleet as resources become available. Units can be quickly repaired by sending them to dock with either the mothership or a carrier. Dock with the carrier now. Send transmission. Ready to copy. As mentioned prior, carriers can also build units. Switch to the newly transferred carrier in the build menu to begin unit production from it. To bolster our fleet, build additional interceptors from the carrier now.
All right. So there's a limit of units here, which is not too bad. which is very nice.
Capital ships. They're more mobile than the mothership and can quickly reposition themselves across a battlefield.
This looks actually very good.
Bolstering unit numbers is only one way to reinforce the fleet. New abilities for units can also be researched, which will give units extra utility or an edge in battle. Begin researching the ability upgrade for interceptors.
Awesome. This looks very good. The graphics itself looks spectacular, man.
Researched. The technology is made available for all units it applies to. Most units will not use their abilities automatically and must receive direct orders. With good timing, this can turn the tide of an operation. Test the newly researched ability now. Receiving.
Oh, okay.
Ready to copy. Coordinates locked in. Ready to copy. Recon. Move complete. We're clear to pursue and engage. The ability will be active for a short period of time before going on cooldown. Using unit abilities frequently will give you an advantage in battle.
All right.
The next location will allow units to take advantage of the tunnel to navigate, shielding them in the event of oncoming fire. Direct the contingent to the target position. Position marked. Scans active. Send message. Green line confirmed.
This looks actually pretty cool.
Move complete. Interceptor on station. Understood. Moving now.
As you can see,
Secured. No hostiles detected. Move the contingent of recon ships to the designated area.
they're moving over there now.
Gain cover and a vantage point. Coming around.
All right, here we go.
Send message. Hostiles are intercepting a friendly carrier. We must provide aid. Attack the enemies now. Ready. Hostiles tracked. Frigate closing range. Check target. Close range. Ready to copy.
There, set target.
Hostiles tracked. Frigate closing range.
Looking pretty damn neat.
Coming in. Frigate, what's the call? Enemy ship destroyed. The combat effectiveness of an engagement force is often directly proportional to its ship composition, size, and ability to focus fire on an enemy. Cannon fire and missiles travel through real space and will collide with obstacles. Positioning ships behind large objects or behind other larger ships such as the mothership can significantly blunt the effect of certain enemy assaults.
This has to be one of the most interesting
Combat
games.
operation successful.
Pushing through.
We have now practiced all the techniques necessary for our main operations.
Alright, so this is basically phase 1. Alright, so this is phase 1. We'll see what phase 2 is in a second here. G'day folks, it's Revan here, hope you're doing well. We're about to do phase 2 of this tutorial
You may exit
and see
basic
what's going to
combat
happen next.
or remain for instructions on more advanced operations.
So this is going to be interesting. I'm going to continue on with the tutorial.
Orders, such as movement directives, can be queued. Ships will carry out these orders in sequence, though orders such as attacking or using special abilities will prevent further orders from queuing. Queue several orders now.
Okay, left shift.
Finally, friendly ships can be assigned to a group for quick reference in and across the battlefield.
Alright.
Assign one or more ships to a control group.
Group 2.
Once assigned, a control group can be quickly found across the battlefield and can be useful while attempting to manage several different battles at once. A ship can even belong to several control groups for very fine control over the fleet.
Some ships are capable of laying mines, providing support via area denial.
Send message.
Oh wow.
Lay mines using any pattern.
Receiving. Carrier comms open. Receiving. Copy. On our way.
Interesting.
Go carrier control. Moving to guard position. Awaiting update.
Lay a group of mines using any of the available patterns.
Okay.
Reposition. Check screens.
Interceptor reads.
Ready to copy. Vector set. En route.
Okay. Let's see.
Mines can be laid at any open, unoccupied point in space.
This is interesting. Okay.
Aye, command.
Fleet. Interceptor lead. In position and standing by.
Fleet, it takes time to lay mines. If a ship laying mines
Wow.
is interrupted at any point, any existing mines will be active, but the shape may not have full coverage. Ensure mine-laying ships have enough time to allow for full pattern coverage. In some situations, persistent area denial or defense of a certain position is crucial for victory. Deploy a turret.
Ooh. This is interesting.
Move complete.
Okay. There must be a little bit of trick to us.
Deploy any type of turret to a nearby solid surface.
Oh, okay.
Turrets can be redeployed without first undeploying them if desired. Simply issue a deploy
Looks like you have to
order a
deploy it
new
on big
location.
structures or
Multiple
asteroids.
turrets can also be deployed in rapid succession, allowing groups of turrets to quickly secure one or more locations. Multiple turret types exist. Select the one best suited to the situation and goals of the mission.
Congratulations. We've now reviewed all techniques required for effective fleet management.
That is pretty damn cool. So that is pretty much the tutorial. Wow. I have to say that's actually pretty nice. But yeah, that's actually very good. Very, very good. But yeah, my final thoughts on that one, folks, is it's actually very nicely done. Well put together. But yeah, definitely go check it out, folks. It is actually very nice. If you have any questions or queries, be sure to ask anytime. Alright, speak to you soon.